Denande tak denande tek hirumenta la sedulu. Hail Sabrim trapped in the dark. Hail Sabrim adrift on thy bark. Dark lords banish, thy reign is nigh. My time to bring the orb or die.
Golden tonight, Jack. Chickens on the grill.
My undead lords within the core, your name I hail, enfold the orb!
What the heck?
Donande tak, donande tek, herumenta la sed. Damn.
Hun, you want bacon?
You know I do. Damn TV.
Lousy second-rate candle makers, kill them all when I rule the world. What sort of half-baked operation do they think I'm running here? Now where was I? Dananda-tat, da. Yeah. Oh yeah. I call upon the power of one dark name, one black heart, one grievous soul. I call upon the power of Primorum Sanctissimum!
What the?
At last, the power of the orb is mine, and with it the souls of the dead. Soon I shall rule triumphant over all of NOX!
Blazes! What manner of demon spawn dares attack my ship? Off, you mutant imp, or you'll have no head to put a hat on!
Wait, please! I need your help! I don't know what's happened or where I am or... What is this place?
No place at all, except the clouds. But off the noble Julian you go, under your power, or by the lift of my boot!
Ah!
Hold on, what's this?
It's my TV.
And what does this TV do?
Do? Doesn't really do anything. You just watch it. See, here's where you plug it in, and this knob changes the channels. I think it's broken.
Intoxicating. The look of it promises a host of mysteries.
You should see it when it's on.
Give me the glass box, imp, and I'll spare you your deadly plummeting fate.
Why do you keep calling me Imp? My name is Jack.
Granted, you've no wings, but you fly like an imp.
I can't fly. I fell. I fell here from my living room.
Fell from what? No matter. It's either overboard with gravity as your guide, or I take the TV as fare for safe passage. Deal?
Can you take me home? Tina made bacon tonight.
Bacon-bound we go, imp. But first, I need your help with something.
Hello, and welcome to, well, you already know the name of the game. You've seen both the titles in the video, plus you've just seen the intro most likely, and it's you can kind of see it up in the upper right corner. And let me just say, this game not only has awesome soundtrack, it also has the coolest menu ever in a game. Just look at this. Whee! And fireworks too. So yeah. It has an but that's not the only thing good about this game. Obviously, it's NOX is an action RPG. You probably already know what that is if you've ever played Diablo 2, for example, or recently Diablo 3 or Torchlight 2. It's kind of similar to that, only it has quite a few unique things about it, twists, unique mechanics, and yeah, you'll see as we get into it. As you can see here, I have a few test runs. This one down here is actually it's rather recent, as you can, well, not really, but it's the first attempt at this. But for some reason I started dropping frames at random all of a sudden, so I kind of stopped it again. Although I'm tempted to try to give it a go again, and hopefully it'll behave properly this time. Although if it won't, then I guess it just won't. But, I don't know, we'll see what happens. There are 3 classes to choose from: Warrior, Conjurer, and Wizard. Warrior is pretty self-explanatory. It's a warrior. You kind of bash things with a sword and a hammer and mazes. You wear a lot of armor, and you're you only have really 5 skills, so you don't have any spells, you only use skills, so no mana. Wizard, that's also self-explanatory. You're a wizard, you have a ton of spells, mostly damage spells. Your health, not really all great, so if you get into close quarters, you will probably get killed. And then we have the hybrid, so to speak, the Conjurer, who has a bit of a warrior and a bit of wizard in that they can use, these guys can use pretty much all weapons apart from staffs, bows, and similar. Wizards can only use staffs, and yeah, they can pretty much only use staffs, and of course, that's also a staff. And then Conjurers can use staffs, bows, and crossbows, which is quite neat, and that's a unique weapon to Conjurers. But in addition to that, Conjurers also, as you can see here, can charm and summon creatures to do their bidding, which is great. And you can see what I said right here: bows and staves, whatever, and only staves, and here most weapons. So yeah. But these guys can summon creatures to fight for them, which is it's a pretty neat mechanic. And if you like monsters fighting for you, that's the class to go for. Difficulty-wise, you could say that Wizard is probably the hardest, and Warrior is probably the easiest. So it goes easy, medium, and hard, I guess. Although it depends. There is a part later in the Warrior campaign it can be a bit tricky and actually fairly challenging. Conjurers, Conjurer is a bit of difficulty-wise. It's not too bad, but it can still be a bit tricky. And Wizard, because you have so little health, you're a bit fragile. So of course it's hard by nature. But we're just gonna go with a Warrior for now because, well, I quite like a part later in the Warrior campaign. It's probably one of my favorite parts in the entire game. So yeah, just gonna go do a quick customization. It's gonna be all. Oh yeah, gonna be pink skin. Not dark blue. Want blue hair, and then I'm gonna have. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be so beautiful. Yellow? Nah, we want it. Can we have this color? Ooh, nah, it looks purple. Oh yeah, purple must. Oh no, this one. Right? Yeah, then we need another skin tone. How about blue? Look at that. Oh yeah, that's so beautiful. Right. So red mustache. What a beard and sideburns. Damn straight. Look at that, it's so sexy. Pants, pink, that's why not. Shirt, whatever, we'll just have a. Yeah, that and. Black and shoes. There and there. Look at. Oh, that's just so beautiful, man. Look at that. Holy shit. A new hair color. Want yellow. Oh, never mind. Dark blue. That looks more like black, so yeah, we'll stick with this one. Alright, let's get this started, shall we?
I do believe I perceive the glint of a young fire knight in your eye. Could be. If that be your path, then the way of the warrior. Find your way through these brooding mountains to the great subterranean fortress Dunmere. Find the warlord horrendous. Learn.
It did that last time I tried this too, so let me just quickly redo that.
We have arrived.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, save, and then we'll quickly restart so that you can get the entire briefing, because that's a bit annoying right there. Warrior, accept.
I do believe I perceive the glint of a young fire knight in your eye. Could be. If that be your path, then the way of the warrior. Find your way through these brooding mountains to the great subterranean fortress Dunmere. Find the warlord horrendous, learn his ways, the way of the warrior, and maybe, just maybe, you'll survive on NOX. We have arrived, lad. Dunmere, timeless fortress home of the warrior way, training grounds of the glorious fire knights. Gain entry to Dunmere, find the academy, and then be ready for the test of your life, the gauntlet. It weeds out the weak recruits.
Alright, with that all sorted, let's reload our save. There we go. Alright, now we're ready again. And immediately you will probably notice one thing that's quite unique, which is one of the unique traits I spoke about, which is this right here. I think it's called True Vision or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And basically what it is you can only see what your character, which is named Jack normally, can see. So if I move down, you'll see that the shadows over here sort of blend in, or not blend, but they will move as I move, which is pretty goddamn awesome, to be perfectly honest. In addition to that, movement, that's your right mouse button, and then you attack with your left mouse button, that's pretty simple. And skills, or not skills, but ranged attacks in this game. There's a scroll, if you want to read that, you can just pause the game. Skills in this game, it's not, I guess you could call them all skill shots, in that you have to aim with them. You can't just log onto something and shoot. There are only about, I think it's 2 spells in the entire game that actually auto locks onto something, which is magic missiles and then a pixie swarm. But since we'll be playing Warrior, we won't have access to any of those. That's a bit irrelevant. Here we have a chest, and you have 2 ways to open chests. One is the boring, you just walk up and press use. The other is the bit more awesome way, you just sort of run into it. Because we just that hardcore. Fabulous prices. Sure thing. Oh, that was a secret, by the way. There's a bat. We don't like him. Yeah, so secrets. This game has a lot of them, for the most part anyway. Oh, never mind. Come on. There you go. The first few chapters here, I think chapter 1, 2 and 3, I sort of consider them to be tutorial levels more than anything, because they're pretty easy. No shit. Try jumping. Yay! You can jump, if you hadn't noticed already. It's pretty neat.
What? A wizard spy?
Come with us peacefully, or I'll bash you again.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's something I forgot to mention. In this game, wizards and warriors, they really don't like one another. Which, if you play either of them, which we are doing, we're playing the warrior, and you come across the other type, as in if I come across wizards, then they will actively try to kill me, which is pretty goddamn interesting. The conjurer is sort of the middle ground. Both warriors and wizards are kind of cool with those guys. We also need our map up. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, factions hate one another, as you would expect. But it's not too bad, although it will play it hard later on when we. I'm not gonna spoil it. Still, you can probably already guess what's gonna happen based on what I just said. Money. There's our inventory screen, pretty basic. We can check our stats here. We're level 1, 20 health, not bad. Terrible armor though. Oh, well, we can deal with it. We're only facing against bats here in the beginning anyway, and a few, pretty much only bats right off the bat. But bats right off the bat. Whatever. This you can. There are 2 ways to spot secrets. Yeah. The number 1 is, you can see this, crumbled walls. This will get progressively harder to spot depending on the terrain in question. And then there's the other way that I'll explain when we get to a place where it's more obvious to spot, because right there you couldn't really see it, but it has to do with the minimap. I can spoil that much. You can, yeah, I'll just explain it anyway. Normally, well, not normally, but once in a while you can, if you find a secret. But if you find a place where there is a secret, you can sort of tell on the minimap that there's gonna be some small walls like that right there, and it's just gonna be flat, and you could sort of look that right there. Things like things like that sometimes indicate that there's a secret there, which is, if you use the minimap properly, you can kind of it's quite handy, because then you can tell where the secrets are if you're unable to spot them normally. Because, as I said, they can be quite tricky to see them later on, depending on how dark the environment is. Yeah. But I have a goal of getting. Should probably cover that. I need about. Sorry, kind of getting a bit. So we need to get our first quest here.
I am the quartermaster of Dunmere. If you wish to run the gauntlet, you'll need official sponsorship.
Aww.
Hello, I'm Gearhart, Chief Engineer for Dunmere. The gauntlet is brutal, and getting past the quartermaster is the toughest part. I'll tell you what, if you'll do me a favor, I'll put in a good word for you. How about it?
Sure.
Good. My family grows the finest apples in Dunmere. But fortunately, a foul little urchin has moved into the cave near our orchard. He has aggravated the bats, and now they attack anyone who enters the orchard. Go kill the urchin, and when you return, I'll sign your petition. Here, take this ruby key. It'll open the orchard gate.
Sure thing. Urchins are pretty easy to deal with, but they can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Also, fun fact, we actually deal a bit more damage if... Stop that. We just punch things. Good. We deal 7 damage as opposed to 6, but we have a little bit of a longer reach with a sword, so no reason not to use it. Plus, it's a bit cooler to... actually, no, it's cooler to punch things to death than using a sword, but still. And what do we get here? We learn what an urchin is. But we already know that. They're the bastards, that's what they are. Throw rocks at you. They're just generally annoying as hell. Because as you approach them, they'll run away from you, which means you have to chase them down, and it just... ugh! If there's many of them, you can actually get... stop it. You can get crowded, not crowded, but surrounded quite easily. And die as a result. Stop that. Yeah. But as you can see, they're pretty easy to deal with. They have like 8 health, so no biggie. And we have the amount of money that I'm looking for soon. Actually, no, I think... yeah, we should be able to get... yeah. We have enough money for what I need now. For what I want, rather. The gauntlet that's in there, that's our first quest. You heard, well, actually... yeah, you heard the Sky Captain, I think that's what it's called. I honestly don't remember, it's a bit embarrassing.
Run the dreaded gauntlet and seek your glory as a fire knight. You'll need more than burning desire. For example, one of my fine shields might come in handy during the gauntlet run, and I charge a fair price.
As I was saying, I actually don't... what was I saying? Anyway, we need this lovely little shield here, which will give us fire protection. Oh yeah! And, oh, I should probably... no, I'll sell that later. And then we'll go out here, backtrack a little. And then we'll go get a lovely little secret that's down here. So I'm just gonna save it with 4, is it? No, that's quick load. No, I have 2, that's 1. So down here there's a secret that will come in very, very handy later on. Chapter 4 it is. But the jumps can be a bit tricky, which is why we need fire protection, because this is all lava, so if we don't have it, we'll most likely die. But the thing is, you need to time your jumps pretty accurately, because as you probably noticed when I jumped, the bar, right, when I hit, it fills up a bit. I think it fills to around here, and you cannot jump until it's at about here, I think, again. Which means if you try to jump at the wrong time, you will fail to jump, and you will probably just die instead. You need to time it a bit accurate, but you also need to not run into the lava. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Should probably have that taunt me. Whoop. Yeah, Hecuba, the main villain, likes to taunt you every time you die. Actually, no, well, only the first time you die in a chapter, she'll be a bit of a bitch and taunt you. But you know, what the hell? Well, okay. I just got owned. Did I? Oh, I see. I stepped in that. Whoops. That's better. Stupid flames. Come on. Yep. Save. Go. And eat some apples. Save again and look at this beauty up here. Look at this. What have we got? A sturdy iron sword of embers. Lovely. Just to compare the stats, look at this. It deals 8.2 and 3 fire damage. And what does this do? 5 damage. This is so much better. Yoink! Plus, it looks way cooler. Now I just need to get back. Eee! That was close. Come on. Come on. Stop being drunk. Yoink. And I eat that. And finals. Oh no, finals. That's pretty close. Yeah, we should be home free now. So let's just go for the last jump, and there we go. We now have an awesome sword. And let's just quickly go grab some more apples. Because as you can see, we have no more. We do have that, but nah. I prefer apples because we haven't really lost that much health. Plus there's like a million of them in here. So might as well just go pick them up. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Drink. Any more? Let's few here, and then there's a bunch of here. Yeah, we should be able to max out. There we go. You can't have any more than 9 of any one item. Well, that's not true. If any more consumable items, I should say. You know, let's in here and get our lovely signed permit.
Excellent! You've killed the urchin. Here's your petition. Show it to the quartermaster and he'll let you into the gauntlet. Good luck.
Thank you. Not that we'll need it because this is pretty easy, but still.
Your petition is in order. You may now enter.
Well, thank you.
I remember a spry callow youth named Jandor, who stood at this very threshold, gateway to the gauntlet, the supreme test. You were like the young Jandor in many ways. Impetuous, headstrong, and maybe too overconfident. The gauntlet will cure you of all that, lad. If you make it through, then Horrendous will decide your worthiness as an apprentice from there. Get going. You have a long way before you can wear the hallowed crest of a Fire Knight. You have to survive the gauntlet first.
Overconfident? Me? No. No way.
Horrendous, here is another recruit who wishes to add to the glory of the Fire Knights.
Welcome, candidate. I am Horrendous. Participation in the gauntlet is a time-worn honor. I trust you will not dishonor us, or yourself, by failing. Since here, dishonor equals death. Now go forth, and bring glory to us all.
Sure thing. The gauntlet it's pretty goddamn easy, so really, no need to be concerned. But, first things first. Secret! Yoink! And there. And we need to get up here, and you guessed it, there's another secret right here. Yoink! Alright, now let's actually start the gauntlet. So the gauntlet it's pretty much just, I'd say that this is, yeah, as I said, the first 3 chapters, I consider them sort of a tutorial, even though they technically aren't, but it's very easy and it's just to teach you sort of the mechanics of the game, I guess. So yeah, not too.
Welcome, candidate. You're just in time. Step forward and witness the next candidate run the gauntlet and add to the glory of the Fire Knights. Come on, let's watch.
Sure.
I hope nothing bad happens.
Come on.
For the glory of Horrendous!
Well, that could have gone better.
Not quite start. Well, you're next. Good luck, candidate.
Thanks. Yeah. Give me that. This part is where you just run. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So yeah. That other candidate sucked to fail that. And spiders. Yoink. And more money. Oh, and we can actually see a secret from here. There's a bit of money there. Let's keep that in mind for the future. Is that part taken care of? As I said, this is all pretty goddamn easy. You just sort of stupid versions. You just run through it. It doesn't take too long to do this. But yeah, I can imagine that if you're new to the game, this is all very handy and it can be a bit difficult. But but really, it's all easy. So yeah, nothing to be concerned about. Whoopsie. Well, that can still be quite deadly if you screw it up. So don't screw it up. What have we got in here? Money! And more urchins. Also, you can deflect the rocks with your shield. Let's see if we can kill him with this. It's taking forever. Just smack him with a sword. But still, it's quite a nice mechanic if you're faced with a ton of them. You can just sort of kill them with their own rocks, I guess. So I prefer to just smash them with a sword or a hammer or whatever I have around. It goes faster. So yeah. Also, secret time. Money! And more money. And if you remember correctly, we saw some gold earlier. We are gonna go get that right now. Let's see, how do we easily... Here. Oopsie. Go grab this gold that is right around the corner. Yoink. And eat a few apples because we actually lost a bit of health there. And then go up. Nah, not too bad. And we get some more apples here. Lovely. And here we will learn about spikes, or traps I guess. You have two options here, either you can lure him onto the spikes, or you can just kill him. I prefer to just kill him. And the fart when you die. Lovely. But that's pretty much what the gauntlet is. We just have this last room here to deal with. Done. That's the gauntlet done. That was totally so difficult. Oh my god. So difficult. Holy shit. But as you see, we now have our first skill, Berserker Charge, which it's pretty much what it's called. You just use it and then you run forward and hit the wall in this case. But no way, it can deal a ton of damage if you hit an enemy with it. It's pretty damn cool.
Congratulations, warrior. You are indeed worthy of the title.
Well, thank you.
Well, I see you made it out in one piece. Good work, lad. While you were running the gauntlet, the express elevator jammed, trapping Gerhardt in the main power room deep below the city. Horrendous is concerned for our chief engineer. We must go beneath the city and find Gerhardt.
Huh? Sounds like a plan. Actually, I need to go sell some stuff first, and I also need to sneeze again.
Find anybody
God
around
damn it!
here with better prices.
Just give me a second. Alright. False alarm. But still, look at that. We can sell our shoes for a jillion gold. Sell all this junk. Let's see, what can we buy from... We can buy absolutely nothing from you. We could go get a cape, but nah, whatever. Also, you can be a jerk and turn off all the fire, because for some reason fire is mechanical in this game. Magic. Alright, let's
Step
go.
onto the service elevator. From there, we will go past the sewers and down to the main power room.
Sure thing. I should probably reduce the sound just a little bit, because I've noticed that the voices are a bit low compared to the music, even though the music is goddamn awesome.
Oh, blast it all! Now the service elevator's jammed. I'll try to find another way down. Find Gerhardt!
Sure thing. Also, it kind of it actually concerns me a bit that in order to become a warrior, you have just to beat the gauntlet, because you just witnessed how easy the gauntlet was. So you know you must have pretty low standards for the warriors. But here you can see, alright. Either you can, in this case, you can sort of barely make out that there's a secret here. You can see there's a few cracks, or you can just use the minimap where you can pretty obviously and easily see that there's something wrong here. So yeah, and we get our cape. Yoink! Which is also why I didn't buy one. Now we can be all superhero. Whee! Look at this. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Oh. Whee! A bit of a waste, but you know, whatever. And we learn what spiders are. Hairy horror. Ugh. Give me some apples. Come on. Ding ding ding. Look at that. That skill is so goddamn awesome. If a bit powerful. Remember giant leeches are? In case you haven't guessed, if you play as a conjurer, you need the scrolls in order to either summon or charm the enemy creatures, and as a result you only get them later. For warrior and wizard, since you don't really have a use, particularly for scrolls apart from lore, you sort of get them all the time. So yeah, also secret. Also, secret. It isn't really a secret, but still. It's just another entrance into the secret. So yeah. But it just leads to here, which is... Right. This is where we came from. It's just a bit of a shortcut, I guess. If you're in a hurry, or if you don't want to wait for that, those boulders for those spike things to come back. Kill the frog. Yoink. Berserker Charge, you are so good. Love you long time. Oh, and we got a... Oh, we already have potions, never mind. Come on. Let me down. Yoink, yoink. And there is another secret here. Can you spot it? You probably can. It's right here. We get a bit of gold. Smash some more walls with our fist, because why not? And we have another secret here. Yeah, I know quite a few secrets here. Mainly, mainly in the beginning of the game, I know pretty much. I think I know pretty much all the secrets for the beginning part of the game. Then later on, I don't know if I know all of them, but I know that I know most of them probably. But some of them can be a bit tricky to find. I should probably Berserker charge that guy. What are Berserker charge can be a bit. It makes it a bit easy if you abuse it too much.
Can anyone hear me? I'm over
Hello.
here. Hey, it's you! You made the gauntlet. There are some really big bugs out there. I had to lock myself in while working on the power room gears. Here, take this key and circle back to the locked gate.
Big bugs? No shit, man. Did you see that scorpion? It was like it was the size of a car or something. Seriously. Need some bug spray around here. But yeah, anyway, as I said, in the beginning, your spells, or Berserker charge in this case, is insanely powerful. Also, secret. So I don't know. Tell you guys. But later on, as we get in, later on as we get to chapter 4 plus, but not really 4, probably around I think around chapter 6 or so. It'll the skills will not be, well, they'll still be pretty goddamn awesome, but at least there'll be a lot of other stuff to deal with too. So it won't be as easy mode, I guess. Also, yoink! What I should have done before. But yeah, as you can see, Berserker charge is insanely powerful. It's pretty goddamn. I think it deals 100 or it's 150 damage. It's pretty goddamn insane. And it has a fast, sneaky potion. It has a relatively fast recharge rate. Ooh, how the hell did that even work? I'll get to you in a second. Alright, let's talk to him.
Impressive, the way you dispatched those beasts. Now for our escape. I've rigged the express elevator to get us out of here. But both of these red buttons must be pressed at the same time. Wait for me to press my switch, then you push yours.
Sure thing.
Go ahead. It worked! It worked! You go first.
Okay. Coward. What is this? Nope. Express elevator.
Thank the stars you're both alive. You'll make a fine fire knight, lad. Horrendous will be grateful that you brought his chief engineer back in one piece.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, young warrior. You've helped me twice in one day.
I'm just that awesome.